probably noticed that there is an overarching theme here of empowering youth and elevating youth voices in order to have an impact on type 1 diabetes. So I want to talk a little bit about our youth ambassador program. So let me share my screen here so I can share some slides with you all, and we can talk more about youth ambassador program. All right, very good. And me. All right. Our youth ambassador program and mentorship opportunities. The Kopp Foundation for Diabetes Youth Ambassador Program empowers young leaders to fight type 1 diabetes through mentorship, advocacy, and community action. Every participant has someone to learn from and someone to lift up, creating a cycle of impact that fuels innovation and compassion. So what is at the core here is that there are opportunities for people of all ages, whether you come in at the youth ambassador level. We're looking at people in elementary school, middle school, high school, these younger folks really leading their communities. They lead effort in their own school or community, and they get mentorship opportunities from those who are higher up in the scale here, as you can see. We also have college and university, the KFD captains who initiate projects, lead projects, support youth ambassadors, the younger folks, and represent KFD on their college campus. So, we're having representation on college campuses. These college and university captains are starting initiatives directly on campus, getting other students from their campuses involved, and also mentoring people who are younger than them, be them high school or middle school or elementary school age children. Then as we move past the college captains, we have volunteers who can be of any age, who provide hands-on event and outreach support. So, right now, a lot of us are based in the Philadelphia area, but we are quickly expanding to a national level. So, building this kind of network means that we'll have outreach throughout the country. It's a very sort of simple strategy to follow, and once we have the strategy laid out, we can kind of replicate it across the country. And then our youth mentors and program leads oversee major programs, mentor ambassador captains, work with KFD board advisors. So these are people who have sort of been involved with the initiative for a little bit longer. They have a good handle on what we're doing as an organization, and they can offer support to those who are just starting out, just getting involved. And then we have our advisors and scientific mentors who guide the strategy, provide expertise, and mentor science youth leaders. So these are people directly from the industry who are working directly with type 1 diabetes innovation. They're working with technology, they're working directly with science, and this provides our youth, our high school and college students with direct mentorship from people in the field that they want to get into, which is so important because, we all remember being in college and feeling a little bit lost. Where are we going to go? But having a mentor, having someone who works directly in that industry is so valuable in terms of even things like finding internships. So, we have that opportunity for the youth there. And I have a little bit more information here, on my end. I didn't want to make my slides too word heavy here, but, there's opportunities for college captains to lead initiatives on their campuses, like I mentioned. But what you also get out of this is you have your verified volunteer hours. We'll give out leadership certificates. We feature volunteers and mentors and youth leaders directly on our website and on our newsletters and social media. We'll have a monthly volunteer star, annual leadership awards, and these youth leaders have the opportunity to network with top scientists, healthcare professionals, and nonprofit leaders, which they're not going to get that anywhere else. So for our youth leaders, we can offer them so much in terms of like getting letters of recommendation, not only for college, for internships and for jobs. if you walk into a job with a letter of recommendation from a high-ranking scientist or healthcare professional, that's going to definitely put you in an advantage as a somebody entering the job market. So in addition, we'll have, the opportunity for these college students and high school students to attend our events and essentially build the skills they need to work either in the nonprofit field or in the science field or in the healthcare field. So these are some really valuable skills that the youth would not be able to necessarily get anywhere else. And that being said, if you're interested in getting involved, we'll have an online forum available to anybody who's interested in getting involved. In addition, join our Slack channel. I drop that in the chat. I'll drop it in the chat again once I'm done speaking here. And then we'll move forward with completing orientation. You'll talk to one of the staff members here at the Kopp Foundation. We'll give you the rundown. There's never going to be a point where we're just going to be like, okay, you're on your own. We'll always be here to hold your hand in any form that you need. We'll give you the support that you need to be successful at your school, at your college campus. We'll give you all the guidance. We'll have, everything laid out really in a really clear format, and we'll always be accessible if you need help as a youth leader. And then we'll put you on your first project within the first month that you join. But again, you'll never be alone. We'll give you the independence that you need, but also give you the support that will help you be successful. All right. With that being said, please drop any questions about our youth ambassador and mentorship program in the chat, and we'll be able to answer them at the end of this session. All right. From here, I'm going to pass things off to Marnie Melvin, the Director of Community Engagement and Partnerships.